Everybody participates in a negotiation from time to time, more or less frequently. There are, of course, simple and complex negotiations. For example, a negotiation between two people that don't know each other and are discussing the purchase of a low-valued product, let's say some apples. This will be a simple negotiation. Often, this kind of negotiation becomes a bargaining process, where only the product's price is being negotiated. If the negotiation is well succeeded, the product is bought. Most negotiations are much more complicated than this one. There can be more people negotiating on both sides, more than two sides negotiating, a high-priced product or service being negotiated, and so forth. For these negotiations to be successful, the negotiation process shall be planned beforehand, and some negotiation alternatives shall be tested. To plan and get prepared for a negotiation, knowing the elements that comprise a negotiation process helps a lot, even more if these elements are carefully analyzed before each negotiation round. Sure, luck and intuition can help, but it's better not to count on them. Many experienced professionals think that everything is easy. At the end, everything will be all right. As the athletes know quite well, practice makes perfect. So even if one is very talented, training is a must, especially anticipating an important competition. Not all the negotiation elements are present in all negotiations, but it's advisable to watch for each one of them and highlight the ones more relevant to a given situation. However, unlike a sport competition, in a negotiation both sides can win. How is it possible? Well, sometimes there are negotiators who are only interested in prevailing, in winning a negotiation, instead of reaching a good agreement. Unfortunately, this often happens, being called in the books about the subject as positional negotiation. Why positional? Because at least one negotiation side starts the process having in mind a position, a sole result. If this result is achieved, then the side believes it won the negotiation. And if it's not, that it lost it. People in opposite sides of the table are seen almost as enemies. And what matters is how to make your position a winning one, not being important how this can be achieved. If there is one thing to learn about negotiations, is that they do not need to be like this. Even if one side tries to behave in such way, good negotiators on the other side can change the negotiation dynamics and make it more positive, a win-win process. It's not easy, but it is possible, and having this as an objective from start can make all the difference. After all, it takes two to tango, so let's study how to make negotiations in general more productive and fair. Throughout this course, we'll give hints of how to get better results in your negotiation. Be buying apples, buying a car, or even negotiating a commercial agreement between countries. We continue in the next video.